Hello and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay. Today I'm your host Jeff Cork, joined today by a full crew. Leo Vader.
Hello.
Hello. Andrew Reiner.
Hello, good sir.
Hello. Wow. And special guest star, intern Nick.
Hello.
What are we looking at here, Reiner?
Star Wars Jedi :
Never heard of it.
Fallen Order.
Oh, you didn't finish.
On
Okay.
Xbox One X.
All right.
Also on PS4 and PC, but you know what? We're not looking at those.
Oh.
It's just like space dad rock.
Yeah. You turn on your iPhone in there, Leo?
Yeah, sorry. I'm jamming.
Has there been like music of this kind before in Star Wars?
Dirges?
We just
Yeah.
heard jizz mostly, so
Yeah.
this is nice. It's not funny, Nick. It's what it's called.
I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
So this is
Be good for us.
how far in the game?
Here he is, Chief.
The very beginning.
Oh my stars.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
Uh-oh.
That's not an easy maneuver.
Press X to crouch.
You will double your pay for this shift.
Fine, Cal. Well, extra score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
I fall down the thing in the trailer.
All right. Let's go.
Keep the mark.
And we're right into it. So
there we go.
I am Cal Kestis. I am a Padawan in hiding after Order 66. I have lost my master. They go into all this in the story, by the way. Kind of who he is, his backstory, all that. So I won't spoil any of that for you.
Was it interesting? Did you
Yes,
like it?
Ooh,
I
good
really
question.
did.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And yeah, I thought the journey was fun, and it's really propped up by some great exploration and platforming like this. Right now we're doing the basics. I'm closed off to the Force because I'm in hiding. If I use it, you just saw the Empire here. They will come after me.
Haven't seen no
Do they have some kind of device that can sense it?
No.
Or do they just go on word of
No,
mouth
it's
like
not
that
like
guy floated?
Yeah, they don't have like the Cylon detector from Battlestar yet in
Okay.
Star Wars. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, there's a droid control ship. Prequel fans.
These seem like it's a bunch of ruins from the prequels.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
You're gonna see everything. All of it.
Everything?
Everything.
All right.
So just beautiful, right? This is the planet Braca. It is a kind of a junkyard of sorts, this entire planet.
Beautiful.
And the Empire brings these derelict starships here to tear them down for parts.
Right.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ladder's out, though.
Well, that,
Oh.
Another way.
what do you think?
No problem.
Use your
Is
force.
there a penguin
Jump.
to slide with me here?
Force pull that guy down.
Yeah. You're supposed to stand like a cafeteria tray.
Look. I am sliding.
That looks fun.
Discharge immediately.
That way?
Not approved trash.
I'm not approved trash.
It's not approved trash.
I stepped on his joke.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
You totally gonked it.
So we got a little Pitfall Harry action. I never saw an alligator or crocodile.
They call him something different
Yeah.
in this game. So your friend just ran up way ahead of you?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Huh.
It definitely seems like it prioritizes fun platforming over in-world, like, lore sense-making
Right. And
jumping.
there's just a lot to see, a lot going on. I love that about this game. It's very Uncharted-esque in, I grabbed onto a platform, it's starting to fall. They do a lot of that.
So you're doing this and everyone around you thinks this is just normal guy stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
climbing
did that
up-
to get up here myself this morning.
Pretty good visual cues. That kind of blends with the environment with the white on it. It doesn't look too bad, right? See.
That still scares me every time.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So does that platform want to drop below her now? Like she's
She's totally dead.
Can you jump
Yeah.
down there?
To my doom, yeah.
Okay, so you could fail that.
Yeah, I could solo that.
All right.
Okay.
That's
I believe you.
spoiler. Sorry. A lot of little shimmy sections.
So Sounds like scrap rats.
Your full review is on the website.
It is. I gave it an 8.75 out of 10, if we want to go into that here. It is a lot of fun. The adventure's fun. The story's good. It's just all a little rougher on the edges, especially in combat, which you're not going to see a lot of here today.
Do you mean buggy, or do you mean just kind
a
of
l-
sloppy?
Just
feeling?
a little sloppy. Things like archers won't be shooting at you when they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of standing there waiting to deflect their bolts back at them.
Yeah.
And they'll just stand there in this weird kind of standoff. Enemies knocking you off ledges, and then you just instantly like reappear to continue the battle. That happens a lot because, just the way the world's built up. Parry timing can be a little sloppy. Enemies with, they flash red when their attacks are unblockable. But at the same time, if you start a lightsaber attack and they start one, theirs is gonna win out the day. It's kind of frustrating in that capacity. But all this works really well. The platforming works really well. You got to hit L2 there, drop, hit L2.
Yeah, it works really well.
But you saw there that the checkpoints, pretty forgiving.
Yeah, that was really smart to do that.
I know
Thank
it's been billed as Dark Souls meets Metroid. I would say that is still the thing. I would say it's more throw in a third game that's Uncharted. They really, really kind of have that adventuring feel.
Yeah.
There's large sections where you're just doing stuff like this, where you are not doing any combat. It's not just the intro. And I like the game takes doesn't just constantly have combat everywhere.
Which is good because it sounds like it's sloppy and buggy.
Well, it's at times, right.
Okay.
It's not as polished as it should be.
Yeah.
The Unreal Engine, you're going to see texture pops every once in a while.
Right.
You'll open a door and a character, or like an enemy, will just kind of quickly drop into place. Stuff like that.
Yeah. I am interested in the exploration aspect. It feels like it's been forever since we got the chance to just explore a Star Wars world,
Man, all this is really cool, right? Like, it's not as thrilling as the beginning of Uncharted 2, but it's very similar in setup of, this is a crazy big starship we're climbing on.
This is absurdly dangerous.
Everyone is okay with him doing it.
Yeah.
Well, especially his friend, just like, I'm not the one doing it, so good luck.
Yep, just leap upwards.
I hope he
The power
gets
of your hands.
more than 1/4 portions for all this work.
Look at this. It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this he's been here, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's just our lucky day.
Would you consider this more of a grounded Star Wars story?
Yes.
Here we are,
Yep.
scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones.
It's still an ensemble story. They really build up Cal and his droid BD-1. And that's one of the best parts of the game is this boy and his dog
Yeah.
Yeah.
type of relationship. Sorry for stepping on the cutscene, but it's going to go on for a bit.
Like me?
But there are other characters that come into play. You have a ship, the Stinger Mantis, which is like the Millennium Falcon, how they use it. And I like that. They do a nice job letting you get to know all the characters as well. There's flashbacks, backstories explored in interesting ways. And the only area where the story kind of stumbles is there's a limited number of planets. I won't say how many. But you have to go back to each of them at least once. And for them to come up with narrative reasons to go back, it's a little sloppy sometimes. Like, you'll come to a door you need to get into, but rather than even trying to get in there, you're just like, oh, it's locked. Yet throughout the rest of the game, you're constantly figuring out ways to go and paths to take. Oh, this is cool. But it's just like, you go to a different planet to figure out how to open a door on another planet. It's kind of weird.
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro. No.
Oh,
I'm all right.
How's the music? It
It's
seems
really good. Yeah, it's exactly what you'd want from a Star Wars motion picture. Constantly changing for if there's a comedic bit
Yeah.
or just a slow moment or just Cal and Beatty. It has all those kind of ebbs and flows of emotions, which is really great.
Nice.
Why did they build this above that?
The Sarlacc pits,
All right?
Yeah,
they
is
eat
this
the
a big trash.
they eat the
hole?
debris.
Ah, okay. Very smart.
We gotta move. Come on.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know if they're Sarlaccs, but they're same genus.
Yeah, sure looks like. Yeah.
What was that back there? Was that you?
looks like the same creature that was in Force Unleashed.
Forget what you saw, okay?
Like Kashyyyk. If anyone remembers that.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. Bounties out on people.
I wonder.
Kiss me.
Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful. Yeah.
Those are ATSTs?
Correctly. Look at you.
A real Star Wars head.
Thank you.
Yeah. Move over to Wikipedia. We've got Leo Vader. What? Hey, has anyone ever mentioned that? Your last name is a prominent figure in Star Wars mythology, Leo.
Which one?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
He might be someone's father.
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah.
These two are father and son, right?
Yep, correct. The Metroid elements, very well done.
Yeah.
I enjoyed going off the beaten path, returning to just planets on my own with new powers to open up new areas and find new secrets.
Yeah.
A lot of it's cosmetic, so the poncho he's wearing, you can get a different one.
Oh,
Different
very
outfit,
nice.
different colors for BD1 and the Stinger Mantis.
Yeah.
Are there any stupid outfits that make you look dumb in cutscenes?
Yes.
Good.
Well, I had a pink poncho.
Oh.
Bright pink.
That's cool.
I mean, it looked sharp, but it was like, why am I wearing that?
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
You get lightsaber parts, but they don't have any stat bumps. It's all cosmetic.
Really?
And if you really think about it,
Yeah.
you're making it the hilt, like basically the lightsaber itself, and you only see it on the bench. Otherwise, you don't. It's tiny on screen.
Oh, yeah, because it's in your hand, too.
Yeah, different lightsaber colors.
Right.
Okay, Cal.
But not red, right?
Can
No,
you have
can't be
different
red.
shapes?
Yeah.
Like a trident?
Ooh.
I don't want to go too much into
Whip.
the lightsaber functionality.
How
Oh,
long
here we
can
go.
it get? Like 20 feet? That'd be awesome, right?
Infinity long.
Just take it on a Star Destroyer with a lightsaber on the ground.
Yeah.
It just right up its belly as it flies past.
Cameron Monaghan, who plays Cal here, he's awesome through
Yeah?
the whole game.
Do we know him from anywhere?
Yeah, he was the Joker on Gotham.
Okay, so other things that we would know him from. Is that it?
We've all seen Gotham here on the planet Earth, right?
Oh, sure.
All of us here.
Most certainly.
Humans.
He was a prominent figure in another TV show. I can't remember the name of it. Shameless or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it
I
was
think you're
Shameless,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. And he's good in this.
He's great. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Something fishy's going on here.
It seems like a nightmare. Don't do it.
Is it? Oh,
Ooh.
that's cool.
Yeah. They do a lot of this throughout the game.
Star Wars
It's a
has
lot
some
of
good
fun.
dream sequences. You know, it's part of it.
Yeah. Love it.
This is also how they stretch out the time that you play. This goes on for 2 hours, by the way.
Infinite hallway.
Apprentice, mark well
Yuck.
and listen.
Master.
Trust only
Oh,
in
wait.
the Force.
Yeah, very cool, right?
Spooky skull face guy.
You guys all seem like you're really into this. I like it.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Yeah, I dig it, definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody up. Identification ready.
You're going to battle a lot of stormtroopers.
Line up.
But you don't dismember them.
Correct.
Only monsters.
You can cut monsters in two, like straight down the middle, but cannot lop off a finger of a stormtrooper. These are the Purge Troopers. They are sent in to weaken Jedi for the Inquisitors. Here they come.
And we know them from...
Rebels.
Yeah, Rebels, the expanded lore.
So if you watch Rebels, you would recognize this
No
character?
No.
Just the
She
archetype?
first appeared in a comic book, a Vader comic book, but as a tease for the game.
Gotcha. Synergy.
Yeah. But Lucasfilm, they know what's up.
And can you buy a toy of her?
You can.
Really?
That's really nice of them to let me do that.
You take the mask off?
No.
Dang
You
it.
seek a dangerous
So much for that.
fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor.
They should have a thing in Star Wars where every time there's somebody with a helmet on, something flashes on briefly where it's like, this is a person. Or this is an alien, so you just know.
Execution.
Because I always want to know.
Just pull the visor up and spit out your
Yeah.
gum, you know?
I'm just a guy with a helmet, but Jedis are bad.
I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers
It's like the president's speech from Independence Day.
just started getting worked.
Wait, he's been carrying a lightsaber the whole time?
He uses it for
We're just
making
afraid to
meals.
say it.
It's a real bad blunder. If you want to lay low.
We're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Look at this. A lightsaber.
Comboed.
Taking out the disturbance.
Oh, that hurts.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Oi! So stormtroopers, the base stormtroopers are one-hit kills, right?
Correct.
That's something they talked about as far as making the saber feel powerful.
That feels so good, by the way.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
So you got a sprint button. So yeah, you could just do this all day long.
Your son's last words were, "You won't kill me." I just wanted you to know, ma'am.
It's the Jedi.
One way out.
Da da da.
Gotta keep moving.
Interesting. So they've got people tagging trains in the Star Wars universe.
I do appreciate those little tidbits like your friend was talking about with engineers. Like that was something I liked about Rogue One.
Yeah.
It's just a little more personal story.
So there's a perfect parry. Otherwise, you're lowering the guard, and then you can chop them up.
Oh, so like Sekiro.
Yeah, that was the closer comparison that I found when I played it on the cover trip. It felt very much like Sekiro, even though Sekiro had just come out like weeks before we went on that trip.
Can you look up and see where they're coming from?
Yeah, it's a little hole. We're gonna go through
Okay.
it. And you can just block. Maybe they want me to do that here. Let's see.
Oh, okay. There's just a single file line leading
Yeah.
up to that hole.
Okay. And I think we're gonna learn do a little force here. So
You're
not
supposed to
locking
slow
on.
him.
It's a little sloppy, like I said. The motion, you could tell.
Yeah. Well, you are just a Padawan, though, right?
So I froze him.
Uh-huh.
Got behind him. Can I do this now? Okay.
But from his perspective, you just move real fast. Like right now.
No, he's actually freezing him.
Oh.
But is he freezing his mind, or are they
Yeah.
trapped in there? Their mind operating at full capacity? That's what I'm curious
Yep.
about.
Same. That's all I want to think about.
Yeah.
How traumatizing it is to the stormtrooper.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you could drop on enemies. There's no stealth.
No, that's good. So
But-
there's never a stealth sequence?
No.
I like it. I like that more than I like the microtransactions things, because at least I can say, like, I'm not going to engage with microtransactions, whatever, but, like, you can't, if it's got stealth stuff in there that sucks, you're stuck with that.
Yeah, true.
Thank you.
Well said.
Uh-oh.
But I'll take neither if possible.
I want stealth sequences you have to buy at $5 a pop.
Yeah.
And bad ones.
Yeah.
They're not even good.
Just the worst.
Pretty good enemy variety throughout
Uh-huh.
the game.
Yeah.
Some challenging boss fights, I'll say that.
Lock-picking minigames?
No.
Do you stand on a pressure plate to make a door open?
There are puzzles, dungeon,
So
like
that's
Zelda-like
yes.
dungeons.
Do you push
Oh.
boxes?
Yeah, do you push a box with your force?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We're gaming, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Love it. The ESA mandates that you have to have at least 4 box puzzles.
I'm going
Or
for
else
it.
it's not art.
Yeah, this is not E for everyone.
All right, we got this. Whoop.
Oh, no.
Shot the coffee out.
Cufflink.
Oh,
Coupling?
No.
no.
Sorry.
It is interesting that this is so heavily inspired by Uncharted,
Yes.
right?
All this is, right?
Which was clearly inspired by Raiders of
Indiana
the Lost
Jones.
Ark.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
Indiana, it all comes back. It's like Lego Worlds being inspired by Minecraft, which was inspired by Lego.
Which was inspired by Minecraft.
The concept of having fun.
Yeah. You're right, Cork. Art is dead.
It's all on a cycle.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
There are so you earn skill points as you go along to upgrade your abilities. You get a bigger health bar as you level up.
Do they have it like under a conceit where you cash them in with some kind of Jedi Master, so it's kind of like you're developing your skills?
You meditate.
You meditate. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not like
It's like you're connecting with the Force as
okay,
you do it.
that's
yeah.
good.
And do you think that was an interesting representation of the Force or a forced gamification? No pun intended.
Both, actually both. Like
okay.
I thought it fit with their universe, but at the same time they have all these meditation plates all over as checkpoints. So it's very gamified that way, right?
Right.
Well, just pick me up.
Yeah.
He can jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like this beginning. And it slows down, right? It's not all scripted like this. It is more open to you to explore it and figure things out.
If you show a bit more of that in our other new gameplay
Yeah,
days.
exactly. Yeah, if you check those out, you can get a good taste of that. You saw the slide, which is a little weird, right?
Yeah.
You do a lot of that on ice and slick mud and stuff like that. But there are also these bouncy pads on Kashyyyk
I'm not sold on those.
where you just you land on it and you just go flying in the air, just like, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
that doesn't really feel Star Wars to
No,
me.
it feels like Fortnite, those tire piles.
I just replayed Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You get a spell called Spongify. So
Why did you play that?
I
Oh,
wanted
I'm
to.
going to die.
Wait, I don't understand, Leo.
It was great. That game was genuinely fun to play again.
All right, I got to block this here. What? All right, got him. I'm low on health.
Yeah, you keep getting hit with that follow-up shot after
There's a guy
fight.
over here.
And you don't have your little robot to give you health back. Huh?
No stim canisters.
BD heal. Oh, that's something that's a little messed up. I would say BD heal, and he would not throw the canister, even though Cal is actually voicing the line. That happened a lot.
Yeah, maybe your bonding wasn't high enough.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, maybe it is just a skill that I didn't know about.
That's why everyone hates droids.
All right,
Ah.
here we go.
So the skill tree,
Yes.
were you kind of going in a particular direction to do interesting things, or do you feel
Originally-
like you're ending up getting everything?
You're like at certain points of the game, you'll kind of hit everything, filling it out. But they do kind of give you like, do you want to go lightsaber, force, in those directions?
What do you recommend, like a starting player? What are like some important?
Get the health and force upgrades.
Yeah.
Whenever they become available.
Okay.
Like extend your bars. Like that's the first thing you need to do.
Yeah.
And we're almost to the end of the train here.
No, this can't be good.
Oi!
Hey, slidey time.
This is where the E3 demo would fade out. And it would say coming 2019. Oh no. He has
God,
the
these
strongest pants ever.
I would love for you to be done with this and you just have your complete
butt.
ass exposed.
So
that's a good idea.
here's
Well-
your ship. This is the Stinger Mantis. That is Seer. She is another Jedi closed off from the Force. This is a very George Lucas Attack of the Clones moment.
Yeah. It's something Jedis do. That's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a little Unreal for you.
Yeah.
Going somewhere.
All right, Reiner, we have the faith
I
in you.
recognize that stance.
Don't blow it.
Perhaps you had some training after all. Who was your master? Padawan?
Yoda.
Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Yoda. Oh. Are we gonna get a classic forced loss boss fight?
No, like I'm gonna take her out on.
Okay.
This is it.
Yeah, kill her.
Yeah.
You have to do better.
That's what I love about that Mad Max game.
Oh yeah.
The first encounter is with the last boss and you actually kill him.
Oh man.
Does she react to force slow at all? Is she
in this
impervious
moment,
to that?
yes, she does. Yes.
Even I
Okay.
will be
Come on.
over soon, Jedi.
Let's do this.
Reiner.
I want it. Leo was right.
I played a video game or two.
Why is that X on screen?
Immersion.
Yeah, in case you're too immersed.
Oh no, did you lose? Okay, it's right there. Pick it up. Don't leave it.
She was talking to you, Cork,
Oh,
in your snarky comments.
I'm on board now.
Get on board, dude.
Why doesn't every bad guy carry a thermal detonator with him? Like, can you imagine a force user who just had like a whole bunch of thermal detonators and just like could fling them with their mind?
Yeah.
Like right now, perfect.
Yeah, totally. But then they get hit with the blaster and detonate them all. Their whole belt of
Oh
detonators.
no. That's cool. That's not. Who's that little guy? What's his deal?
It's Grease.
Grease.
Dietrich. He's inspired by Mr.
Yoda.
Furley from Three's Company.
He's like one of the guys from Solo, a Star Wars story, right? The guy with the 4 arms? Kinda?
Kinda. He's a new species, though.
Barely.
There was a little Unreal there, too.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
'Cause he's the comedic character throughout the game.
Okay.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Do we know how many Jedi there are in the world at this point?
I mean, they're all in hiding, right? Like,
Right. But it's like millions still, or hundreds, thousands, dozens?
I think you're probably dozens, yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
He's constantly on, by the way.
Oh, no.
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Do they have a droid also? Well, he has BD-1, but do these guys have a droid?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Set a course for Bogano.
Gotta have a droid.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought his droid was their droid originally.
In the meantime,
Oh, so you find it.
try and relax.
Can you upgrade BD-1
Go, you're safe.
Yes.
in cool
And
ways?
yes, and I mean, he's not going to have a rocket launcher or anything,
No.
but it's for exploring the environment. He helps
puzzles?
You.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah, you get a bunch of upgrades for him.
Okay, cool.
And where are we?
Gotta move on and live your life.
Oh, here we go.
Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get to walk around the ship, and there's some things to do here. You have a garden, so you're going to get plants for Grease, and it's just kind of a little thing. There's a little guitar
Optional
here.
plants, like collectibles?
Yeah,
Like Mass Effect fish.
kind of. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it.
Thank you.
Grease?
Not now. I got work to do.
Is that about all the customization you can do on the ship?
And there's a table in the back. You can work on your lightsaber. This is a moment here. We'll see how you react to this.
Space Banjo? Oh, no.
Yes. Yes. It has chosen him.
Yeah. Now you have to use that. Throw your lightsaber away. Oh. Move over beyond two souls.
You should be having to hit buttons in time.
Mm-hmm.
That song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that
Oh,
skill.
it's like Voss.
I like that they just give us like
How
the
would you know
instruction
that?
manual description here of what happens, just so
Yeah.
people
I
know.
was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
That could potentially drive you insane.
Oh yeah.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal.
So is she a
Not alone.
Jedi too, or just a
Yeah.
sympathizer?
She is.
We're coming up on our destination.
Yeah, that's something we revealed that in our cover story, and
Oh, I don't read those. Whoa. There's just so many little funny, weird things. You're
yeah,
Yeah. And we downloaded like a day one patch right before this.
Like,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, little hitches everywhere. A lot of times you'll see, not a lot, but
Yeah.
every once in a while there will be a environment without textures and they pop in. Or,
Yeah, I'm sure Respawn was like, really, guys, this is Star Wars. You're not going to give us more time to make a good Star Wars game?
Just needs a little polish. It's a little rough around the edges.
I'm curious if
Yeah.
it differs from platform to platform too. I want to
But
see how it performs on PC.
I really did have a blast with this. Like, I could not put this down.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the journey, the story, all that again. And I'm doing it again. Like, I'm having a blast playing it again. So this is where it starts to open up. And we'll show that a little bit because you guys asked about one thing, and I could show that very quickly.
I got to see this one thing.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you.
Mm.
But we have a common enemy and a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Also with you.
What's with you?
Dirt.
Oh no, is it that thing?
He's
gonna meet that
he's having a
orc?
moment with the dirt.
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then.
Wait, what are those?
Star Wars.
Those are
foxes.
Eevees
Here need me.
Yeah.
from Pokemon.
Very nice crossover.
Nick, they're Star Wars foxes. You said that's the name of them.
I that should be.
Yeah. Honestly, who are we fooling? Just call them Star Wars.
So here you go. So here's where you meditate.
Uh-huh. But he's going to lose control.
So when you do that, it saves your progress. Enemies also respawn. So that is kind of a Dark Souls thing, right? The other Dark Souls thing that you have is a lot of shortcuts being opened up in this kind of open environment.
Do you lose like skill points or anything when you die that you reclaim?
No.
Like, so-
You lose experience though, right?
Yes.
Right. Like down to
Correct.
your last skill point.
So you can rest. That will give you your health and stim packs back. Or you can just leave, which we're going to do. There you go.
Hey!
Oh, there he is.
Hey, BD1.
Oh.
I'm Cal.
How does he...
He said he
I'm
beeped
okay.
at him.
I'm just looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on.
This trope has really gone ham the last few years.
Thanks.
the
Between
Yoda type?
Groot and Star Wars and everything. I mean, like a character that the character he's talking to can understand, but you can't.
Oh,
right.
right.
Seer mentioned.
Seen a lot of that.
Yeah.
Whoever I'm supposed to find
But
must
Star
be
Wars
there.
did it kind of first, right?
Oh,
With
yeah,
Chewie
yeah.
and
R2.
Yeah.
Right.
You see those on YouTube, the video of like, is it Peter Mayhew yelling as Chewbacca?
Oh, it's
and
so good.
actual lines like, this
Yeah.
wrench isn't working.
BD1 projects a map, and the game doesn't pause when you do this. So
Okay.
you got to be careful where you use it.
Yeah.
Oh, they want me to go up here. So, I got to do all this. Come on, guys. Respawn, what are you doing?
Prove you know what those buttons are.
All right, we did it. Let me out. Okay.
And this map will show red doors when you can't
Yep.
get through them, and then green
Yep.
when you have the ability. Yeah, I appreciate that.
The map works very well, very Metroid Prime-esque in its setup. And then, it's like, okay, should we go this way? Should we go down this way?
That way.
This way?
This way.
Any ideas?
I see that tall grass and I immediately think, oh, I'm going to have to do stealth. But I'm really, really glad that you
You're
don't.
really traumatized.
I
Cork.
don't like to do stealth so much if it's poorly done, which is most of the time. Whoa!
You put that plan together quickly.
So,
Wait.
here's a checkpoint. A little annoying that you always go into it even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, you did not activate that on your own.
yes, I did.
Oh, you
You
did.
you
Yeah.
did it to activate it as a checkpoint, even though you had
Correct.
nothing else to do. I see.
Correct.
This won't open.
Just a quick meditation.
Yeah. Just a little power meditation.
Yeah, on the Iron Man sleep schedule.
Leonardo da Vinci just force meditated just a few times a day.
Careful over there.
But it reset his enemies and brought them back.
What do you do here?
The scrapyard.
Jump. No! The opposite of a jump. Oh, no.
BD1, I'm coming.
Did he kick him?
BD's a little scrapper.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of beasts, and you can dismember them. Their actions sometimes are a little hard to read, and again, the animation a little sloppy. So that can be a problem against certain fights. What?
It was funny that you ran to swipe at those vases, and in the swipe animation, you stepped on them, which crushed them, but then missed with your lightsaber.
Got the job done, though, right?
That's true.
Will you let me?
Oh, here's paw.
Okay.
They're already in love.
Oh,
Isn't he cute?
He's great.
he's a very cute design.
Kind of.
Wally.
This
Like,
conflict is
for sure.
busted,
Yeah.
But this should help you get moving for now.
I also see a little short circuit.
Oh,
That might date me a little.
Yeah.
Fisher Stevens.
Yeah.
Star-making performance.
Very timeless.
The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay. Well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
I think New Game Plus, you should have subtitles for BD1.
And he's just filthy.
So here's where you can work on your lightsaber. And so you get different parts for all this stuff here. So we can already make it green.
Easy.
You know, nothing else is unlocked yet. I was a little nervous checking because I have obviously beaten the game, and this is a new one, and I was wondering if the collectibles would cross over.
What is Jaro Teppel? If you go back to the thing.
Jarl Teppel?
Yeah, go back to the...
Who is Jaro Temple?
Oh.
Is that a manufacturer? Like, I thought they... I thought Jedi built them themselves, but it looks like it's some kind of kit.
Yeah, like Lego pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, I used the Hasbro emitter. Oh, I'm more of a Fisher Price guy myself.
Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
And is that purely cosmetic?
Yes, all cosmetic.
Tight fit, but this should
How do you
work.
feel about that? You wish it...
You use your saber as a flashlight? Mm-hmm. It kind of takes a little out of exploring and getting apart.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, again, like, I customize my lightsaber, but am I actually seeing the detail? Not really.
Yeah.
The better rewards are the outfits, and
Pink poncho.
BD1's colors are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh.
what the hell happened there? Yeah, I didn't have too many problems with the platforming, just doing it here today with you gentlemen.
You're just
Pressure's
nervous. Yeah. You want to do such a good job.
Puzzle solved.
No, I think this is a gotta get hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
And then he's going to stim you up.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Whoa.
Healing stim. You're full of surprises.
Through the jacket.
That's better. Thanks, little droid.
So you start the game with two of those, kind of Estus Flask-esque from Dark Souls. Get more as you go on. Obviously, they are lifesavers, so they are hard to find.
Okay. Hop on
But
board.
you find them?
Yes.
And this
Like-
is where he lives
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah, this is their home.
No, I mean, BD1 is going to live on your back for the most part.
Yes. Yep. From here on in, we're inseparable.
Never
Boy and his
a
dog.
forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Can you wall run wherever you want? Or just on
n-
special walls?
Just special walls.
All right.
I don't want to give away too much in terms of movement and stuff, because
That's where we need to go.
part of the fun is discovering what you get as you go on. Obviously, you know, you get force push and pull.
Somersault.
Yeah, the double jump, stuff like that. Which actually makes sense in Star Wars.
A double jump?
Yeah, the force flip.
Yeah.
Maybe Mario. No, he can't double jump. Who can double jump in gaming?
Everywhere we've been.
I feel like Sonic is a force wielder.
Yeah.
We're getting another map tutorial.
The guy from Shinobi.
Seriously, Respawn. Whose idea was this?
It feels like something that would have come out of testing.
Gotta
Is
find another
people
way.
would do this and then not really process how they're supposed to move the map around to the point where they have to make that stuff mandatory.
This wall looks interesting.
Oh, this old thing?
Wink, wink.
All right.
But
What? You're not going to do it?
He doesn't know how.
Oh.
do you want me to try?
No, I actually don't.
Can't go up that way?
Oh, no. This is where you live now.
This is it.
Aerial strike. Nice.
Oh, BD can scan. Give you a little...
This guy had 2 children.
a little lore. Look. So here's some lore. If you want to see, there's a data bank. Customization. So, we already do have. So you can,
Different smocks.
what do you want to wear, man?
Yeah.
And then your abilities are just...
Yeah, different haircuts?
No.
You grow a beard?
No.
Can you shave a beard?
Yes. With the lightsaber?
Where are you going?
Whoa. What?
Something we can use?
New poncho material.
Hey, well, here. No, that means we just already got one.
Oh,
Thanks.
great. When we saw this game, those were gray boxes. With
Yes.
No animation. And now there's an animation.
That's a good idea that they put them in. Was that based on your feedback?
Yeah.
We said you should finish the game.
They're like, oh, right.
They're like, all right.
Okay.
Well, mostly.
I'll cancel my 5-month vacation.
And here's an echo. So you saw the guitar.
Yep.
There's
We were
another one.
shredding on that.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
So the reward was experience points up top. You can see what I got for that. And then just a little bit more lore.
Well, I could have told you that the tool was used by someone who was doing work. Oh, nicely done.
Cork, you must be a Jedi.
I must be a Jedi. Uh-oh.
So wildlife will fight against
Yeah.
each other. So you can let those two pick each other off. Focus on a different target that runs away. Where are you going, bud? And then let's see
Oi.
how this is going.
Turf war. Well, that's surprising.
So that guy didn't do any damage to him.
You can't throw your lightsaber yet, correct?
No.
Oh, no.
So you could force freeze him. I want him to stick out his tongue.
All the monsters are different planet to planet, right?
Yes. There are some similarities, obviously, in...
Oh, there's your tongue.
Yeah, but I screwed that up. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I like the scoring on the body. Looks cool. So here, I don't really have a lot of choices, right?
Right.
I don't
Reflect
have...
his tongue.
Need a stem.
I don't have...
Okay. Yeah.
sorry, a little slow.
So you're trying to slow it and then cut his tongue up?
Correct.
Like that? That's
Yeah,
cool.
that does the most damage. So some enemies have little things you can do to take them down quicker. And
Ogdo. That's what it's
that
called.
is a pretty good look at the beginning. We don't want to give away too much of what happens.
What happens at the end, though? Just tell it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
You win the save the day.
There's credits.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, Reiner, thanks for showing what you
You
showed.
bet. Oh, look at that wall. That's interesting, right?
Why?
I'm winking at you. You're not seeing it.
Oh.
This game's out.
It's out now.
Yeah.
Play it. It's good.
All right.
Just know there's a little bit of frustration in some of the combat, and it's a little rough around the edges, but otherwise a very good Star Wars experience and action-adventure video game, even if you don't like Star Wars.
Read Reiner's review and also the latest episode of the Game Informer show. We talk more about it.
Correct. Check all that out.
Check it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Shut up and let me listen to the game. Oh, pardon me. I was just brainstorming a really good comment. Subscribe to Game Informer's YouTube for new episodes of new gameplay today every single week. We are proud of them, and we have fun making them. Thanks.